everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be the biggest drugstore haul I think I've ever done on my channel. It is ginormous. This bag is full of stuff. It's even ripping on the side because there's so much stuff in here. I went ham at Target, CVS, I did some damage at Ulta, I did some online shopping at Walmart, Elf, and Milani, so there's a lot to go through. I'm so excited to share with you all everything that is in here. There are a couple foundations in here that I purchased, hopefully for first impressions, so let me know down below on which one you want to see first. I'm hoping to find some new drugstore favorites because I've been having my eye on these foundations for a very long time and I'm so excited to put them to the test for you all. Also, please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you like hauls, I have a couple more on my channel and I love doing them. I love preparing for them and I love shopping for them and showing you guys all the new products that are out on the market and getting to put them to the test. I have a lot more coming, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you don't miss out on future videos. But if you want to see everything I picked up from the drugstore, then just keep on watching. So the first thing I picked up is a brush. This is by Makeup Academy. This is their double-ended contour and highlighter brush. I actually have a couple brushes from them. I already have their stippling brush and another brush, I don't remember what the name of it's called, but I love the quality of these. They are a little bit more pricey than some other brushes you may find in the drugstore, but I find that this is very well worth it, so I'm excited to try this one. It looked very similar to the Kat Von D like Shade and Light brush that is double-ended, so I don't have that one, but I wanted to try this one because I am traveling very soon and I love using both of these kinds of brushes on their own, so I thought I might as well try one of them together. So I'm excited to try this out and I'll keep you guys updated on if I like it or not. I picked up a couple things from Elf. These are the new Aqua Beauty Molten Liquid Eyeshadows. I have all 4 of them. I think this is a limited edition product, so if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. These are absolutely beautiful. I have worn Brush Copper before and it is stunning. These remind me a lot of the new color tattoos from Maybelline that are in this like packaging with the doe foot applicator, but I actually like these a lot better. Again, I've only tried one of them, but I think the pigmentation and the longevity of these is a lot better than the color tattoos. But from my experience, these are so much better. They're so affordable, and they have them in the colors Molten Bronzed, Brush Copper, Rose Gold, and Liquid Gold. I think these are absolutely stunning. I think they're so easy to use, so easy to throw on for a very simple eye during the day, so I'm really excited to try these out, and you guys will probably see these in upcoming videos. Another product I got from Elf is this translucent mattifying powder. I just love having a translucent powder in my purse. I haven't really found one that I like too much yet that is like travel friendly and compact, so I wanted to try this because it was very affordable. It has a little foam applicator in there. I don't really know I'm going to be using this. I might just take with me a little like travel kabuki brush and just throw that in my purse, but I'm excited to see how this works and if it keeps me matte. This next product I'm so excited to finally have my hands on. I've been looking for this for a very long time. This is the new L'Oreal Pure Clay Mask. I got mine in the Purify and Mattify, so this has 3 pure clays and eucalyptus in it. Again, I'm so excited to try this. I've heard great things about this. It says it glides on and rinses off easily, does not dry out skin, it's for all skin types. I've been having issues with my pores and detoxifying them, and especially mattifying my face, so I hope this is going to be a remedy for that. I also want to try the charcoal one. I think it's supposed to do a little bit more detoxifying than this one, but I'm really excited to try this and I love the smell of eucalyptus. I picked up another translucent powder. I've never heard anyone talk about this, so I was a little skeptical at first, but I'm excited to try it. This is the L'Oreal Hydra Perfecting Loose Powder. This is what the packaging looks like. If you've tried this or you know anything about it, please let me know down below because I'm super intrigued, but I'm a little nervous as well because again, I've never heard anything about this. I was only able to find this at Walmart, so I don't know if it's a Walmart exclusive, but we shall see if this perfects my face, makes me look like a baby's butt. I'm excited to try it and we shall see how it works. I went ham on lashes like I always do at the drugstore. The first ones I got are the Allure Lengthening 155s. I used up a whole pack of these and I love them. They're so nice and natural and they just look really long and fluttery on the eyes, so I love these for everyday use. They're absolutely beautiful. They are a little bit more long and dramatic than people normally would probably wear for an everyday lash, but I love the way these look on my eyes, so I needed to pick up another pair of these. And then I just picked up some Ardell lashes. These are new. I found these at Ulta. These are called the Studio Effects lashes. These are the Demi Wispy Studio Effects, so this is what they look like. I don't typically wear the Demi Wispies by themselves because I don't like the way they look on my eyes, but I love how this tapers out to a thicker lash on the outer corners, so I thought I was going to really enjoy these. They are a little bit more natural than I'm used to, but I'm excited to see how these look on my eyes, so I got 2 pairs of those. And then I also got 2 pairs of the Double Up 206 lashes. I've seen someone wear these and they look beautiful on her eyes all the time. This is like her go-to lash. I don't remember who it is. Again, they look so good on her, so I wanted to try it out for myself. So this is what they look like. Super dramatic and still very wispy. So I hope that they are gonna look good on me and I'm gonna like them, and I love the double up line. They're some of my favorite lashes. Speaking of lashes, I picked up this artificial lash placement tool from Ulta. I use just a regular tweezer right now, and I don't really like the way it applies my lashes because I feel like I'm always gonna poke my eye out. So this one, as you can see, kind of has a slant at the top, so it's really gonna grip your lashes and kind of make them a little bit round as well, so you can just kind of easily place them on your eye. I've been wearing lashes a lot without eyeliner, which is also really important to place your lash down really precisely so you cannot see the lash band and they're as close to your natural lashes as possible. So I thought this was gonna be great, and I'm gonna try it out, see how I like it. I have tried the velour one. I'm not a big fan of it, but this got great reviews on the Ulta website, so hopefully I enjoy this. I picked up this Pond's cold cream cleanser. I've heard so much about cold cream, and I love double cleansing my skin, so I thought I would try this. This was very inexpensive, and a lot of people swear by this stuff, so I was like, you know what? Why not? So this again is a makeup remover and cleanser for your skin. It smells like really perfumey and scented. I don't know how much I'm gonna like that, but this is hypoallergenic. It said it's suitable for sensitive skin. It's not gonna clog pores, and it's dermatologist tested. So I would definitely use this and then go in with another face wash to really clean my face, but I would just use this as a makeup remover, so hopefully I enjoy it. I picked up a couple foundations like I mentioned before. I got the new Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Transforming Foundation. I got the color Nude Beige, which is what I am in the Fit Me Matte and Poreless, which is what I'm wearing on my face right now actually, so I'm hoping this is gonna match me. It looks quite dark compared to what I'm used to, so I might have to go down to like ivory or whatever the next shade down is, but I'm excited to try this. I've heard Casey Holmes rave about this all the time. She has super oily skin. A lot of her foundation recommendations I love, so I'm hoping to like this. I want to do a first impression on this and let you guys know how I like it and how it wears on my super oily skin. I also picked up the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. This is in the color 530 Light Medium. Again, I've heard great things about this, especially for people with oily skin like myself. This is supposed to be a matte finish, and it dries down to a powder, so you don't have to set your face with it. I just thought this would be a great everyday BB cream. I don't know how heavy the coverage is of this, so we will see. It also says it's oil free, lasts all day, and it won't clog pores. So I'm excited to try this, and I love BB creams for an everyday basis. The last foundation I got is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. Y'all, I love my Infallible Pro Matte. It is one of my favorite foundations, and when I saw this, I was like super skeptical. I was like, this is not gonna work for my oily skin. There's no way it's gonna work for my oily skin. I decided to take the plunge and actually just try it, because there's a lot of people that say it looks great on their oily skin, but it just gives them a luminous glow, which is what I want. I love looking glowy. As you can see, I'm pretty glowy today, which is not really normal for me, but I just love the way it looks. I just don't want my oils to shine through. So a lot of people say they have good luck with this, so we're gonna put this to the test. I'm definitely doing a first impression on this. I have it in the color 204 Natural Buff. I hopefully have the right color for me. I'm a little nervous, but again, we're gonna test it out. I'm gonna let you guys know all my thoughts on this, and we're gonna see how it wears on my skin. I picked up a couple things from Wet n Wild. The first one is this Cover All Primer. It refines pores, fills fine lines. So that's a lot that a primer says it's gonna do. So we're gonna see about this. I'm gonna try it out. This is what it looks like. It's really nice packaging. I'm excited to see how this wears. I also picked up the Ever So Famous eyeshadow primer. This is their Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. It just looks like this. It comes in a really nice tube, but this is so affordable. I've heard this is a great dupe for the MAC one. We're gonna see. I'm on a kick for finding dupes for you all, so you guys will see a very good dupes video soon. But this is what it looks like. So cute, and I'm excited to put this to the test. I have very oily eyelids, so we're gonna see if this holds up with my eyeshadows throughout the day, but this got rave reviews. And the last thing I got from Wet n Wild is this Come Correct Celebrity Concealer. I went on the hunt for this. I think this is new, which is why it was so hard for me to find. I got it in the color Fair. They only had like 4 or 5 shades, and this is supposed to be a dupe for the IT Cosmetic Bye Bye Under Eye, which I don't have. I've wanted it for a while, but I just cannot get myself to buy it for some reason. I just have so many other concealers that I love, but I couldn't help myself. So this is what it looks like. Again, this was like $4 or $5, so affordable, and if this covers all of this that goes on under here, I will be amazed. So hopefully I fall in love with this. I also found one of the new Wet n Wild limited edition lip glosses. I don't know if these are still out. This is in the color Jackie a la Mode. This is what it looks like. It's a super, super pale pink. I don't know how this is gonna look on my lips. I thought this looked very similar to White Russian by Buxom, which is actually what I'm wearing on top of Anastasia Pure Hollywood, but this is a lot more pigmented, it looks like. I don't know, I'm gonna have to pair this with a darker nude to actually pull it off because it's so milky pink, but I just thought it was super pretty. It was super affordable, like all Wet n Wild products are, so I'm excited I got my hands on this. I have been on the hunt for these products for months, and no store around me carried these until I saw them back online on the Milani website. Found out that they're now permanent, and my heart is so happy. These are the very first metallic lip products that I own, and I'm super excited. So I have 4 of them. The 2 shades that I really wanted were sold out for the longest time online, and they also came out with 2 darker colors that are now permanent. So the colors I got are Chromatic Addict, which is this beautiful like rose gold shade. I got Materialistic, which is like a nice like burnt orangey red, which is really pretty. I also picked up the color Pure Matteness, which I think is a new shade for the website. It's a gorgeous kind of like plummy metallic color. And the last color I picked up is in the color Pretty Problematic. This one doesn't seem as metallic as the other ones I picked up, but it's like a beautiful wine red color. So those are the shades I got. I am so excited to be playing with these, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial with this for fall with a couple of these colors, and I cannot wait. So keep your eye out for that. I'm so happy they finally made these permanent. I love Soap and Glory, so I was so excited to see that my Ulta started actually carrying their products in store. So I got a couple things. This is the Pillow Plump Lip Gloss XXL. I got it in the color Nude and Tan, which is a beautiful, just like everyday nude color. I don't really go crazy on different colored glosses, so y'all will see me just get nude. But this is really beautiful. I love the packaging of this. This is a beautiful color though. I think it's so perfect, and it's just like the most perfect nude. And I love me a plumping lip gloss, so I'm excited to have this one. I also picked up the One Heck of a Blot powder. Like I was saying before with the e.l.f. one, I'm just trying to find a good matte powder that's translucent to kind of just throw in my bag. And I've heard great things about this. I love the primer and the foundation. I did a first impression on it, so I'll leave that down below if you haven't checked it out yet. I don't know why I didn't pick up the powder when I picked up those 2 products. This is what it looks like. Again, it's not anything special. It's just like a matte translucent powder, but again, I've heard great things about this and the combination of this with the primer and the foundation, so hopefully this is going to be a new holy grail powder. I completely forgot to show you guys this when I showed you the foundation, but I also picked up the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin powder to kind of go along with that foundation. I got it in the color Nude Beige number 25. I think the powder is going to be a good match for me, but I don't know about the foundation, so we're going to see. I'm going to test these out together. I've heard great things about this powder. I have not found a powder foundation that I like to set my foundation with from the drugstore yet, and a lot of you keep asking me for my favorite powder from the drugstore. I don't have one, so I'm hoping that this is going to work for me. I've been trying to find a couple things from the drugstore to kind of refer you guys to if you guys are interested in something a little bit more affordable. So hopefully I like this, and you guys will see this in the first impression with the foundation. I picked up some eye products. This is the Essence Gel Waterproof Liner in the color Cocoa Bean. It's just a really pretty regular espresso brown color. This is so creamy, so nice. I have a feeling I'm gonna absolutely love this. I don't really use too many gel liners, especially on my like waterline or anything. I like to smudge this on my lower lash line to then push in product, especially eyeshadow, so it's gonna last all day long. It reminds me a lot of the new Makeup Forever Aqua Pro liners, so we'll see how that works on my eyes. I also picked up 2 products from L'Oreal. The first one I picked up is the Voluminous Primer. I'm so excited to try this because if you have been watching me forever, I love and I cannot use mascara without my Lancome Cils Booster Primer, and I know that Lancome and L'Oreal are owned by the same people. I think L'Oreal owns Lancome, so if this is a dupe for the Lancome primer, I will be floored and I will be the happiest person on the planet because this was only like $7. I actually just ran out of my Lancome one, so I'm super excited to try this one and see how it works on my lashes. I could not use a mascara without a lash primer, so this is a necessary step for me. If this works because it's so affordable, I'm gonna be so happy. I also wanted to try their new eyeshadows. This is the Color Reach Pocket Palette. I got it in the color French Biscuit number 104, which is really pretty. I've heard mixed reviews about this. I've heard a review that these are very similar to the Chanel Eye Quads, which is what I've wanted to try for a very long time, but they're so expensive and I don't want to spend money on those. And I love finding a good drugstore eyeshadow quad, so this one looks absolutely beautiful. Some people really don't like the pigmentation of these. Some people absolutely love how smooth and buttery and silky they are, so we will see. I'll put them to the test and let you know, but this shimmery black is so beautiful. I cannot wait to put this on my eyes. I also picked up this L'Oreal La Palette lip. I've never picked up a lip palette before, so I'm intrigued to try this. This is the nude version. I got this at Ulta. I've seen it other places now as well, but this looks really, really cool. It has a bunch of different colors in it. This is like a metallic shimmery color that you can just put on any of the other shades that are in here. There are matte finishes and cream finishes in this palette. And this is going to be a really good palette as well if you are a makeup artist to put in your kit if you want something affordable, especially so you don't have to depot anything yourself. This is already in a nice palette for you. They also have a red version and more of like a purpley berry version, but of course I had to stick with my nudes because your girl loves nudes and that's what I'm most comfortable in. I'm going to show you two other things before I get into the lip products. The first one I got is the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. This is just the duo pack. I actually bought this off of Walmart because this was only like $7 off of Walmart, and I think it was like $10 or $11 at Ulta, so I decided to get it from Walmart online, and I'm super happy I did because I love these. I go through them very quickly, unfortunately, because they rip on me. I don't know if it's just me and my nails, but they just like tear so easily, so I have to go through and pick up a bunch of these very quickly, but if I can get them for a good deal, I'm all about it. I also wanted to try this. This is the new product from the Ulta brand. This is their brow pomade in the color Warm Brown. I love brow pomades. I was actually going to buy a new color of the Anastasia one, but I saw this for $10 and I was like, I'm a little intrigued. I wanted to try it and see how it worked on my eyebrows, and this was only $10. Like I said, they had a bunch of different colors. I got the color Warm Brown, so I think it's going to be a perfect color for my warm hair. Alright, last but not least, I just have a couple lip products that kind of fell to the bottom of the bag, of course. The first two are the Maybelline Baby Lips. I have the new one in the Glow Bomb. I have a feeling that this is going to be very similar to the Dior one that reacts with the pH in your skin to kind of change the color of this, so it's going to be your perfect pink lip. So I will see about this. It also reminds me a lot of the Je ne sais quoi one from IT Cosmetics, which I love. I actually have that in my purse at all times because I love the way it looks on my lips, so hopefully we found a good dupe. And then the other one I got is the Crystal one. This is like a shimmery looking one. I got it in the color Crystal Kiss. They also had one that was a little bit more pink, but I wanted just the one that was like a corally nude color. I really don't know how these wear, so but I was intrigued about this little like shimmery one, so we're gonna see how this wears on my lips. And then last but not least, I got some nude lipsticks. Y'all know I could not do a whole drugstore haul without some nude lipsticks. The first one I got is the L'Oreal Paris Ferris Nude number 800. I've been wanting this for a long time. This is a beautiful nude. I mean, how pretty is that? It's just so beautiful. My perfect nude. I'm excited to throw this in my purse and wear it on an everyday basis. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I saw Max Factor come back at CVS and it made me super excited. This is in the color Simply Nude number 725. I believe this is a limited edition collection because they just came back, but this color is so perfect. I saw it and I was like, Deanna, you need that color. So it actually looks very similar to the Ferris Nude by L'Oreal, but it's a little bit more pink and light, and it's so pretty. And that's gonna look beautiful for every day. Ugh, I love lipsticks. I also picked up one from Soap & Glory. This is their Sexy Mother Pucker lipstick. This is a matte shade and it's in the color Cinnamon Beige. So definitely a darker nude than anything I have in my collection. I don't think I have anything very similar to this except for like maybe Velvet Teddy, but I feel like it's not as dark as this, but it's so pretty. It's like the perfect brown mauve from the drugstore, and it's matte. And it looks so comfortable to wear. It's super creamy as well, as you can see just how easily that glides onto my skin. So I'm excited to try these. Again, I love Soap & Glory. Their products are some of my absolute favorites from Ulta. So this color, isn't it stunning? It's so pretty. And then the last two products are actually by Flower Beauty. This is a exclusive line to Walmart. I got these online. I got two colors. I think this is a sheer one, and then this is like a regular lipstick. The first one I got is called Nude Narcissus LS10. Don't know if I said that right, but this is what it looks like. I already swatched this one before because I was nervous that this was gonna be too light, but it's actually so beautiful. This is super creamy. It's actually right there. Look how pretty that is. Can you guys tell a trend? I love nudes. So super pretty. And then the very last one I got is in the color Set Me Freesia. This is LS1. Again, another nude. I think it looks like every other one I picked up. So this one's definitely a like creamy matte finish. It's definitely matter than the first one I swatched from Flower, but this color is absolutely stunning. It's definitely more nude and tan than any of the other ones up here. Again, these don't really pull as pink as these two, but I still think they're a very pretty nude. So I'm excited to finally wear these. Alright, so that's it for my ginormous drugstore haul. Thank you so much for sticking with me if you made it to the very end. I love you all so much. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!